Growing up, respect was expected and even enforced. Do you think that mentality has shifted? Drop in the comments below and let me know what you think. You see, there are many people you and I will meet in life who we will not respect as human beings because of their personality, their character, or who they are. However, being respectful towards them is a sign of your character. And the same respect philosophy applies in the home that you are leading. Continue watching to hear why respect is essential and necessary in your homes, for your spouse, for your kids, and even for yourself. More than 50% of marriages in the US end up in divorce. And the statistics are even staggering for third marriages. Up to 83% of marriages in the US end up in divorce for their third marriages. So, what are we doing wrong as an educated nation? Most marriages say that they are unhappy because of disrespect. It's become the leading reasons why people are just unhappy with their spouses and their partners. Let me give you an example. When your partner does something that you think is stupid, do you tell him or her like it is? Drop in the comments and let me know. Yep, I say it like it is. Now, let me ask you this. Has your spouse ever told you that you're stupid or an idiot? Not every thought that we think needs to be communicated. So, how does respect show up in this case? Sometimes staying quiet and emotionally in control is the best way to proceed forward. Why? Because it builds a greater sense of connection with your partner, a little bit more respect in the home, and also doesn't feel insulting to hear something so mean from the person that you love the most. Let's move forward to those little humans that you get to influence through your actions, your behaviors, and even your mindset. Imagine it is 7:11 p.m. and your kiddo is working on the same math sheet for the past 30 minutes. You're sitting beside him, trying to help him figure out how to solve these math problems. And every single minute that you're there, you feel caged. You're up against the endless to-do list that is taking away time. After about 40 minutes, that's it. You snap. You lose your cool and you see yourself vomiting insults at your kid. You're trying to stop yourself, but the power of being a parent has taken a hold on you. After about 3 minutes, you look at your kid and you see not only are their eyes tearing up and that they're crying, you realize that they're writing something down on their paper. I am dumb. What just happened? Your inability to show up with respect and patience got the worst of you. How many more nights are you going to go to bed thinking and feeling guilty for your inability to control your emotions and even the way that you're operating in your home? Coaching, honestly, has been the answer to helping dozens of parents just like you navigate the ebbs and flows of life and actually have tool sets on how to help with homework, support your mindset, show up with respect, and really be in charge of the behaviors and the actions that you are taking in your home. Because believe it or not, you are the leader, and it is you who gets to influence the way the home shows up for each other. Respect begins with you. One of my clients was raised by a single mother who was always stressed out, frustrated, and just irritable. She passed these exact same emotions on to Dawn. Dawn's dialogue, the way that she thought about herself, the self-image that she had raised herself to believe was so negative. 99% of the time, she would be talking down to herself, like, you idiot, you're such a loser. You can't get anything right. You're always failing. Through coaching, in 3 months, we completely changed the way that she was operating. We began to think of it more in the eyes of self-love and self-respect. And in all honesty, the most beautiful thing that happened was she was able to accept the behaviors of her mother, to accept the dialogue that her mind needed to change. And then she really stepped into forgiveness. And by forgiving herself, her mother, she was able to heal, to really step into a much brighter future for herself because she was able to control the negative chatter in her mind, which is what most people have. Most of us, most human beings are talking down to themselves. So, where is the respect in that? I teach my kids that respect is expected. Even if you don't respect someone, you must show up to be respectful for towards them. And the greatest thing is this has become a rule in our house. So if this content that I'm talking to you about is resonating with you, if you're ready to level up the way you're showing up in your marriages, your children, with yourself, and you really feel like you want to lead in a different direction, that you want to become somebody who not only respects him or herself, but really generates that throughout all of their conversations. Take the short quiz in the description below, click on that link, and get customized next steps on how you can actually start to respect more and regret less. Sending you a ton of Amberjee, a whole lot of love and light coming your way.